How much of your farm is operated under the slogan of, "We've always done it this way"? This mindset can really cost you. Regularly examining the costs and rewards of any investment can help determine if your expenses, in both time and money, are justified.
Ryan, I want to talk about how we weigh risk versus benefit. And what I mean is, a lot of times it's easy for a grower to get pretty comfortable, pretty complacent in their farming program. Comfortable with their seed varieties, they're comfortable with their fertility program, even their tillage practices. But maybe there's a benefit to making some changes. And man, you've talked to the guys that are pretty careful about taking that risk. So how can we help work somebody through that?
I think whenever we're looking at this, what we have to remember is we have to take some of the emotion out of this decision making. A lot of times we've had a certain trend, like you were saying, that we've done stuff the same way forever, and it's just an emotional connection to the farm that we feel we have to do it that way or it's not going to be successful. So by looking at a more data-based analysis, we can kind of take some of that out of it.
Right, what I hear you saying is, well, Grandpa did it this way and maybe Dad did too. Not sure I want to make the change, because we've been successful, right? But we know a lot of things are changing and there's always opportunity to do better. And that's the goal, is we want to do better next season and the season after that. So breaking this down a little bit deeper, risk versus benefit, help me take some risk. What are some things I should look at?
Brad, that's a great question. So a couple things I look at whenever I'm looking at a risk benefit analysis are I try to identify the opportunity or the risk that we're looking at. The next thing I try to do is I got to gather information. And I use a wide variety of sources whenever I'm looking at that. I'm looking at university research, industry research, the on-farm research that we've performed out our own acre. Also coming back from that, once I have all that information gathered, I'm looking at that evaluation and analysis process. Because I need to really dig into that data and take some of that emotion out to really get into what is going to help me on the backside making this decision.
So Ryan, what I'm hearing you say is a risk-benefit analysis is really maybe an opportunity analysis, right?
Exactly.
It's gathering the right information, taking your emotions out of that decision and looking at that real data so that you know you're making a good decision for your farm. If you need help making good decisions and making a good risk-benefit analysis on a change on your farm, visit agroliquid.com.